weird.
This is gates C52 to C66. Please take all the lines with you.
If you're a super cool plane nerd like me, unlikely, you might find this interesting. It's weird not seeing any 747s because they've all been retired from BA, but there is a lone A380 in the distance. Ooh, Concorde. Oh my god, I'm such a nerd. Well, that was a pretty uneventful flight, but I guess that's what you want. I'm actually pretty excited about the next one. It's on that sucker over there, and it's my very first time flying business. Pretty fancy. That's not a flex at all. I'm usually of the opinion that if somebody was to offer me the difference in price to sit in a seat that I've been perfectly happy with my entire life, then the joke's on them, especially when it's, I don't know, 3 or 4 times the price. But because nobody's flying at the moment, I think it only cost me about 20% extras, so I get to see how the other half fly on their fancy lie flat beds. It turns out the audio on a plane is awful, so this is future Simon coming to you and dubbing over the video. That would normally be me, perfectly happy.
Hola, 4N, este pasillo, por favor.
Si encontráis por ahí un cangurito, un cinturón, un poco de patente técnico.
And here we are. I'd usually be walking straight past these people, but today is a different day.
Vale, ya lo encontraste.
I couldn't really figure out whether the seat was in a normal position or you had to sort of climb over it. It didn't really make sense. I can't imagine an old person doing that. It's been 30 minutes? No, 20 minutes. And still no champagne. Maybe that's only first class. I don't know. Not used to these things. It's pretty nice not having a somebody sitting next to you there. Check out this. First ever comfort dog or companion animal. I don't know what they're called. Right next to me. Tut tut, Iberia. Found a hair on my fajita. Although it didn't look like one of the short and curly ones, and I don't like kicking up a fuss, so might be disgusting, but I ate it anyway.
Levántalo un poquito para que pueda entrar. Esto. Por aquí.
4 hours to Cabarete. The traffic coming out of Santo Domingo is pretty heinous, but I think we're through the most of it, and it's not bad for the first day. But I think we go through the mountains, head north, and then it'll all be good. Maybe I spoke too soon, the traffic doesn't seem to be getting any better. I guess what do you expect? In most cities, 9 till 10 in the morning is traffic time, so bollocks to it. As you can imagine, the roads are pretty noisy and hectic, but nothing that wasn't expected. Nice. So we've been driving up a hill for around half an hour. I guess you'd call it a mountain or a hill, I don't really know. Either way, we've stopped and this is the view. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty nice. About an hour away now. The roads are pretty... They're full of either Juan, who's my taxi driver, who thinks that anything below 80 miles an hour is a waste of time. At one point he missed a turning on the motorway, slammed on the brakes, cranked it in reverse, and then just reversed along the hard shoulder and carried on as if nothing had happened. He also refused to slow down for any chickens or pheasants in the road, but I don't think we hit any. Then you have people on motorbikes and loads of old Mack trucks that sound like the engines are about to blow up, but have probably been doing that for 20 years, so I don't really understand that. Anyway, on to Cabarete. So there we are. Actually, it's about 2 weeks later. I've been here for a while now. What was that? That was London to Madrid, Madrid to Santo Domingo, and Santo Domingo to Cabarete, or the north coast of the Dominican Republic. You can only really surf here in the morning, so I've been trying to do a morning session and then do some work in the afternoon. But I'll just show you the beach. Here we are. We surf over there. One of the next videos is going to be about your various travel options within the Dominican Republic, because as you would have seen, I took a taxi from Santo Domingo to the north coast, which, although it's slightly, well, it is a lot more expensive. I did it because of, you know, the whole global pandemic thing. Usually I would have got the Carib Tours bus, which costs $10 or so, but the taxi was about 150, which is a lot more expensive, but I didn't really fancy being crammed on a bus with other people for 4 hours and potentially no open windows. So in other circumstances I would have just taken the $10 bus. I think it's less actually, but more videos to come, and in the meantime carry on doing whatever you were doing.